Hello, everybody. I am Ariel Lim, and this is Ariel Lim Yoga. So, you know who I am, you know what we're doing. Thank you for joining me on the mat today for booty yoga. Yes, I said it. We are working on that booty. Today's practice is going to be quick, it's going to be a little bit spicy, and we are going to focus on those glute muscles. I know a lot of us want that nice rounded booty, and not all of us have money for a BBL. So, we are going to DIY here on the mat. We'll start in a nice, comfortable, seated position, getting that booty nice and firm on the mat, maybe moving some of the fleshier parts aside. So we have that nice connection of the sits bones on our mat. So that's that bony, bony pieces in the booty. We'll sit up nice and tall, letting our shoulders fall back and down, resting our palms gently on our knees. And we'll just take a nice deep inhale here through the nose and exhale, letting go, letting the hips feel heavy here. We'll take another nice inhale, and as we do, we'll rise our arms up and overhead, reaching up towards the sky. And then we'll bring the right hand to the right and reach up and over with the left for a side body stretch. Take a nice deep inhale here and maybe gaze towards the ceiling, keeping the heart open. Inhale and exhale. We'll make our way back to center, and then we'll drop that left palm to the left, reaching up and over with the right, maybe gazing up at the sky. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. We'll come back to center. We'll place our hands on top of our knees, palms facing down, and we'll do some coffee grinder motion. So we'll bring our chest forward to the left, forward to the right, and then we'll curve the spine here. So almost like a cat pose as we come back, and almost like cow as we come forward. So inhale forward and exhale as we move back. One more round in this direction. Inhale forward and exhale to come back. And then we'll start to take it to the other side. So we'll inhale as we come forward, passing over the right knee. Exhale as we come back around past the left. Couple more rounds. Waking up that spine. Getting ready to move. Beautiful. When you make it to center, we'll sit up nice and tall. Inhale to rise the arms up and overhead, and then leading with the chest. We'll take a forward fold, maybe walking those palms towards the edge of the front of your mat, lowering down with the heart, keeping those sits bones nice and heavy, flush with our mat, starting to really root down. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale to let go, to surrender to this moment. On our next inhale, we'll begin to walk ourselves up and make our way to all fours, tabletop position in the center of our mat. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide here, having your wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. And we'll do just a couple rounds of cat cow, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the chest. Inhale and exhale to round that spine. Press the floor away from you for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and chin. And exhale to round, bringing that belly button up towards the spine. And then we'll come back to our neutral position. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to work. So let's start those booty movements. We'll bring our right foot out. So our leg is coming directly out from our hip in a nice angle here. And then we'll lift the foot and bring it up and around, tapping our toe towards the left. And we're going to do 10 of these. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, halfway there, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. We'll bring that right knee down to the mat, bring our big toes to touch, bring our knees as wide as our mat, and come down for a quick child's pose, extending the arms, bringing the chest down, taking a breath, and exhale, coming back up to all fours, and we'll do that move on the left. So we'll extend the left leg out from the hip. You may have to adjust. Working out from home, you gotta be creative, make the space work for you, right? And then we'll do that on this side. So up and back, 1, woo, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. We'll bring that left leg back to the mat. Bring our big toes to touch. Extend the knees. And take another quick child's pose in between sides. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing into our mat. And then we'll come back up to a tabletop position. From here, we're going to pick up that right knee, flex our foot like we're about to kick the ceiling. These are called donkey kicks. As we kick up, I want you to squeeze your glute muscle. We'll do 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower that right knee. Pick up the left and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. I think we can do one more round on each side. What do you think? Let's do it. Pick up that right knee and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the glute and let go. We'll go to the left now. Kick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really squeeze that glute and release. Beautiful. We'll tuck our toes in, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Really starting to wake up those glute muscles, the backs of the thighs, so the hamstrings. Wonderful. And when you're ready, we'll bring our big toes to touch. Extend that right leg up and back, and then step between the hands, lifting our arms up and overhead. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, we'll lower the knee. Inhale. And exhale, we'll come back up. Lower. Come back up. One more time. Lower. And then we'll come back up. From here, we'll step forward and take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then we'll step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out once more. Just for a couple moments, couple breaths. And then we'll bring the big toes to touch and extend that left leg up and back. Inhale. And exhale to step forward between the hands and lift ourselves up to a high lunge. Keeping our chest and our hips square with the front of the room, we'll inhale and exhale to lower on that right knee. And then we'll come back up, high lunge. And then we'll lower, lift. One more, we've got this. Lower and lift. And then we'll step forward and take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and then we'll begin to lift ourselves all the way up. Bringing our hands up and overhead and letting the hands come together in prayer at the heart. From here, you want to just check to see that your feet are maybe hips width distance, or maybe you have the feet touching. We'll bring our arms up and begin to sink back down as if we're going to sit in a chair for a chair pose here. You can have the arms out in front of you if you need a little more stability, or have them raised with the biceps by the ears. And we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and then we'll step back to downward facing dog. You're doing an amazing job. Take a moment to pedal it out. And then we'll bring our big toes to touch and continue our flow. Bringing the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale to step it through. We'll pivot on that back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of our mat, and cartwheel the hands up. Warrior two. Keeping the front knee over the front ankle, relaxing the shoulders, looking over the front two fingertips. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lower the right arm, lift the left arm up towards the sky, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, straighten the leg, lower down into our Trikonasana, reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, back to warrior two. We'll cartwheel the hands back to frame the front foot, pivot on that back foot, and step up, forward, fold. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, and then we'll slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Bringing the hands up and overhead, and then the hands meet at heart center. Same deal here. We'll bring our feet either hips distance or flush together, whatever is more comfortable in your legs and your hips. And then we'll raise the arms up and begin to sit back into our chair pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale to come back up. And then we'll sit back down in our chair pose. Take a breath. And then we'll come back up. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, and then we'll step back, downward facing dog. I can feel it in the glutes. I don't know about you, but the burn says it's working. We'll bring our big toes to touch. Extend that left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, we'll bring that foot forward. We'll pivot on the back foot so it's parallel with the back edge of our mat. And then we'll come back up for warrior two on this side. Keep the head over the heart over the hips here. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg and lower down for a triangle. Keeping the hips lifted here. Inhale. Exhale, back. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Reach up to the sky with those right fingertips. Keep the hips lifted. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Lower the left arm down. Reach up with the right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. We'll cartwheel the hands down to frame that left foot. Pivot on the right foot and step up. Forward. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. From here, we're going to step back to a plank position. And from here, we're going to bring our right foot so that it's towards the left edge of our mat, our right knee towards the right edge. Doesn't have to be straight, it's just the intention here. And then we're going to lower down and take this left leg, so it's about 90-degree bend here, okay? A little bit of an awkward situation, but I promise this is a great booty workout right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift that left foot off the ground and just work this thigh. So when you lift up, you should really feel this in the glute. And we're gonna do 5 rounds of this, okay? Or sorry, 5 of these, not 5 rounds. I'm not trying to kill you. Ready? We'll lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower that foot. We'll bring the left foot forward in front of us, tucking that right foot into the left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Raise the arms up and overhead, and then leading with the chest. We'll fold just for a moment. Getting a stretch here in the side of the leg, glute, hip. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Begin to walk yourself back up, and then we'll come back into our plank position. Take a nice big inhale, and then we'll bring the left foot to the right side of the mat, the left knee towards the left, and then we'll bend that right leg into a 90-degree angle on this side, and we'll take it to the right. Lift up that right foot, keep the foot flexed for 1, 2, oh, you got this. Ooh, you can feel that in the glute. 3, 4, one more, 5. Beautiful. Lower that foot to the ground. Bring the right foot in front of us. We'll tuck the left foot into the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. And an inhale, we'll rise the arms up and overhead. And then we'll begin to fold, leading with the chest, letting the hands rest wherever they land. Inhale and exhale to fold. You can have a bend in your knee if you need to. Trying to keep our back straight. The intention here. Another nice inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, we'll bring our legs so that they're extended in front of us. And then we'll step our feet about hips distance, scooting our booty towards our heels and lowering ourselves down to our backs. Have your palms facing down and walk your heels close to your glutes until you can feel the tips of your fingers touching the backs of your heel. It will take a bridge pose. So keeping our back flush with the mat for a moment, you may have to adjust your pelvis so you can feel that connection with the earth. And on an inhale, we'll begin to lift the hips for our bridge pose. Try to squeeze your glutes at the top and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. And from here, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and have our knees kind of in the same plane here with that foot lifted. And we're going to do 5 lifts on the right side, trying to keep our knees level. So we'll lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower that foot down and slowly lower for our one leg hip bridge. We're going to take that to the left. So extend the left leg out, having the knees level, and we'll lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the left foot to the ground and slowly lower back down. Give yourself a nice big hug here, rocking side to side for a moment, giving that lower back and the upper part of the glutes a little massage. Beautiful. And then we'll lower the feet to the mat. And we'll take our right foot to the top of the left knee for a figure four. You could stay here for a few moments, or if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, really feeling that in the glute, releasing any tension you've built in our little practice today, we could thread the needle here, bringing our hands behind the left thigh, pulling it closer, maybe pressing the right elbow into the right thigh, bringing the shin close to the chest. Inhale and exhale, letting go of any tension. Beautiful. Lower the left foot to the mat. Uncross the legs, bringing the right foot to the mat. And then we'll bring that left foot to the right knee. Again, you could stay here in your figure four, or you could thread the needle, bringing the hands behind the right thigh, pulling it close, pressing the left elbow into the left thigh, keeping the feet flexed and active here. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. This should feel really nice in the glutes, releasing any soreness we may have built. If you're not used to working on the glutes, it's pretty easy to feel sore. So this will help eliminate some of that soreness. Take another nice inhale and exhale. We'll release our feet to the mat, and you can either move into a shavasana, or you can rock and roll your way to a seated position, keeping our eyes closed. Whether you're on your back or sitting up, keep your palms open, facing the sky here. Taking a nice deep inhale, the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Breathing into the glutes. Exhaling to release, let go. Take another nice deep inhale, letting the breath travel up through your feet, through your glutes, up through your crown. And exhale, letting go. You did an amazing job today. Take a few minutes to relax. You deserve it. Return to your natural breathing and just enjoy your shavasana for a few moments. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back to this space, whichever space you're in today. Turn to whichever side resonates, using your upper arm as a pillow. And whether you're in the fetal position, laying down on your mat, or sitting up, take a moment to reflect on your practice. Building glute muscles takes pretty much a lot of time and dedication, but it's so worth it. It'll last a lifetime. And you did it. You took the first step coming to the mat today. So good job. Send gratitude to yourself for taking this time for self-care and self-love. Slowly make your way up to a seated position if you're not already there. Then we'll inhale, rising the arms up and overhead, the palms meet in prayer, and exhale, the hands to heart center. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this booty yoga practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your glutes are feeling the burn. Like I said before, the burn says it's working. And really, consistency is going to be a big part of building the booty of your dreams. So keep showing up for yourself. You're worth it. And if you didn't hear that from anybody else today, you're hearing it from me. So, as always, from my heart to yours.